Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 19 player review, and today I'm going to be reviewing the 90 rated Bundesliga Bayer Leverkusen German cam Kai Havertz. Hopefully I pronounced that name correctly. He did cost me in the region of 580,000 coins, and in the 4 games that I played him with, he scored me 2 goals and got me 1 assist, and he does have a 4-star weak foot as well as 4-star skill moves. Then moving along to his in-game stats, his main standout stats are going to be his 99 positioning, his 94 finishing, his 93 ball control, and finally his 97 short passing. And I did have the backbone chemistry style applied to this Kai Havertz future star card. And a few of you might be thinking to yourself, why have you put the backbone chem style onto him? I did decide to go use him as a centre midfielder for this review. I know that his natural position is definitely a cam. His defensive stats aren't necessarily that great, but even so, in this formation, it's quite an attacking formation. So although he's playing as a centre mid, it's still an attacking-ish position just because the team is so attacking heavy. And I had already Witsel as well. He's already defensively minded, so I was happy to have him as a bit of an attacking player in the centre midfield role. And there was no way I was using Royce as a centre midfielder because I just love Royce in the cam position. He's absolutely insane. But even so, it's a very nice card for Kai Havertz. Also, guys, thank you very much for the support on the past few videos. It is always very much appreciated. And yeah, so let's get off into this card. For the most part, I think he's a decent card. I do have some issues over his price that we'll talk about later on in the video, but focusing on the good parts to him, his first pro is going to be his passing. Now, people will say, well, 1 assist in 4 games isn't a great return. Now, if I was playing him as a cam, he would have got more than 1 assist. There's no question about that. I think this guy, you know, his passing stats are very decent. Obviously, 97 short passing, that goes up to 99. His long passing goes up to 90. I think his vision as well might go up, but also with that, and 98 as well is absolutely fine. And yeah, his passing's very decent. Although he only got me the 1 assist, again, if he was playing as a cam, he would have been in a much more better opportunity just to make assists, because cams typically usually get the most assists, and the central midfielder, although they're kind of pushed up far-ish in this formation, they're not as far pushed up, obviously, as a cam. So he's a little bit more kind of stayed back from the cam position, which means he doesn't get into opportunities as much as I'd often like him to create assists. And a lot of people might say, well, maybe you've wasted him in a centre midfield position. And to be honest, maybe I have. But even so, I couldn't fault his passing for the most part. You know, he's got very good long passing, very good short passing. His vision's superb as well. You know, linked up very nicely as well with the rest of the midfielders. Made some good passes down to the wing and stuff like that. Made some good passes to the to that league SBC. Gnabry as well and stuff like that. So when it came to his passing, I had no faults for him. I thought it was very, very decent. His second pro is going to be his finishing. 2 goals in the 4 games. He scored some very nice, well, the 2 goals he scored for me were actually really good goals. I have to say I was very impressed with them. Really good finishing. And again, if it was in a cam, would he have scored more? Probably he would have. But even so, I think me playing him in the centre midfield position as well, you know, he can play in the centre midfield position. Do I think he's wasted there? Yeah, I do, to be honest. But you know, he's more than capable of being able to play as like a cam or a striker or anything like that. And in game, I definitely did see that, because he's still gone to good opportunities on occasions where he buried the chances. 94 finishing, 99 positioning, 85 shot power, 90 volleys as well. All very, very nice. And again, shooting me another nice part to this card. And then his final pro is going to be his dribbling. Probably my favourite part about this card. Fantastic dribbling stats, all well-rounded. 90 composure, 93 in-game dribbling, 93 ball control as well is very nice. Also, that 88 reactions, 81 balance, and 89 agility is also very nice for the position that he's playing in. Again, couldn't fault out about the card whatsoever. Also, that 4-star skill moves as well is very nice. I know a lot of people have issues with, you know, the put off by a lot of players. For example, like the Guendouzi future star, I think it's only a 3-star skiller, and I think Artur as well is only a 3-star skiller, and that puts a lot of people off. It won't put you off this card in that case, because 4-star skill moves is obviously very good and does take a lot of fancies of the pro players used to like to have a minimum of 4-star skill moves and stuff like that quite often, I notice. But overall, would I recommend buying this card? Now, I have praised him quite a bit in this video, but I'd probably say no. Now, don't get me wrong, yes, I wasn't using him in his natural position. Maybe that had an effect on this card. Don't get me wrong, I really, really liked him, and I think he'd work really well as a cam or even as a striker potentially, but he's a little bit too expensive. 600,000 coins he's currently going for. That's a bit too much for this card. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a great card, but when you look at it, you know, really, really look into it, it's a little bit too much. I think maybe something around 300,000 coins would be more, you know, worth it for this type of guy. And I think he will decrease in price over the coming days, but I'd be surprised if from now on he goes any only less than 400k, and maybe, yeah, 400 might be worth it, but to be honest, I definitely wouldn't spend anything over 500k. I think there's better, better players to go for than this guy. Don't get me wrong, I think he's very good, but I think he's just a little bit overpriced. But anyway, guys, that is going to finish off this player. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.